everybody. Let's talk about Real Housewives of Potomac Part 2. All right, I'm saying this for the playback because ain't nobody in here yet. I am not wearing my shirt because I'm saving it for the last part. The last part will be an hour and a half, okay? And I feel like that is what will be deserving of the shirt, okay, for the playback people. What's up, y'all? Come on into the room. Let me tell Instagram. Okay, while y'all are stepping into the room, let Instagram know that I'm on the Tizu. And you guys, I'm live on YouTube. We're Housewives of Potomac Reunion Part 2. Let's argue. Okay. Come on in, honey. How y'all doing? Hey. What's up, y'all? All right. All right, 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 all right. Listen. Andy is very trifling. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. So y'all know the beginning of the reunion started off where the last one left off, which was with Monique and her binder getting Giselle and her lies together. Okay, the whole point of the binder, was, was to prove that Giselle and Jamal's relationship is fraudulent, fugazi, fake, not real, for television. Okay? And he got on the internet and set him ablaze last week with his upside down binder and his one sheet of loose leaf paper that did not dispute anything that Monique said in her binder. Giselle tells everyone that she and Jamal are fine. She and Jamal are great, okay? And all of us are just sitting there like, oh, honey, this is so sad. It would be if I felt like you didn't deserve this, okay? But I feel like you deserve this. So I'm just going to sit here and eat my food, okay? And hope that they embarrass your ass further. Because I feel like you have made t-shirts but want to talk about how a binder is too much. Bitch, you made a t-shirt to make fun of Karen's tax issues. You plotted on Monique, and Andy sat his ass at this reunion and acted as if he had no idea what the hell was going on. Thank you for the super chat. Y'all, he said, we're going to get into all of the specific times that I felt like Andy was completely on some bullshit, which I don't know why any of us are surprised. Because whenever it comes to the Black Housewives shows, Andy isn't watching. He's reaping all the benefits. He's enjoying all the cackling, but he ain't watching none of the footage because he missed a lot. Okay? And just because Giselle and Wendy and Candace and Robyn want to sit on stage, no, that's not true. No. All of that shit, that does not mean they were right. Okay? Everybody was on bullshit. I'm annoyed. Okay? Candace even said that it would have been better for Jamal to show up to the reunion. Well, guess what? He didn't because he doesn't care that much. And that's just the truth of the matter. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. They take a break. Robyn and Giselle go in the back and pretend like they laughing at Monique because she did all of that. Like, who does all of that? I don't know. Somebody that has had to defend themselves the whole season. Somebody that got cut out of the season. Somebody that got iced out so they didn't get a chance to really, showcase everything that they had to say throughout the season. So when they came to the reunion, they wanted to make sure they were on go. That's what was going on. Y'all laughing about it doesn't mean you were any less embarrassed. I feel like all of that laughing is to keep from crying at the fact that your damn face was cracked. And Robyn is just there to coax your ego, but both of y'all look damn dumb trying to act like what Monique didn't hit home, okay? Okay, listen, y'all can pretend like it didn't hurt all y'all want to, but we know that Giselle gonna end up what? Crying in the damn car. Let's go ahead and move on. So when they come back, they discuss Ashley and Michael's mess, okay? Of course, Michael is not there. They said that Michael, had some other plans, a wedding of some nature. Child, I don't know. He's not there, okay? And he could not be there on purpose, or it could have been confusion with the schedule. It doesn't even matter at this point. We don't need to, hear Michael, lie about grabbing ass again. We've done that for the past few seasons. We know Michael likes to grab ass. Ashley, you can say that your husband is only attracted to women as many times as you'd like. I still don't believe it. And that's just what it is. No straight man goes around grabbing other men's asses if he's only attracted to women. That's not how any of this goes. Okay? Child, what else is going on? Oh, it took months for Ashley's asshole to heal. Like, okay, did we need to discuss that? I just felt like that's something we could have kept out of the reunion. Okay, they asked Wendy if she feels bad about the way she went at Ashley during this season. And she says, I was triggered, because Ashley was allowed to bring her baby, and then it made her feel bad that she didn't bring her baby. Child, look, we was there. We know, all right? Ashley says that she understood where, Wendy was coming from in that situation, okay? Moving on from that, Ashley admits that when she and Michael separated, she went out in these streets and had her own fun, and he had to forgive her for that. So that is why he can basically, hunch any old thing, any old where, and she'll get past it. Okay, like that's what it sounded like you were saying to me, Ashley, talking about, oh, he was just so scared he was gonna lose his family. Child, he was scared he was gonna lose half of all his dividends. Okay, he was gonna lose half of all his ducats. Okay, that's what he was nervous and afraid of. Child, I guess. But she says that Michael has definitely been hands-on. And congratulations to Ashley and Michael. Y'all finally acting like y'all like one another. Good for y'all. Then they asked Ashley if she ever slept with Katie Ross. She says no. I don't know why anybody would have thought that. I don't know, because y'all were rubbing titties together, bitch. Maybe that's why. Like, get the fuck out of here. You know why we thought you and Katie hunched. Okay, because y'all both look like y'all like to party, do white people drugs, and have lesbian sex with other women in front of y'all old men. That's what it seemed like. Don't play with us, Ashley. Okay. Then they get on the whole setup. Okay, Robyn says she felt like whoever that was that filmed Michael was trying to set him up. That's not the point. The point is his dumbass was able to get set up after already being in a situation like this before. How many times do they need to spray your ass cheeks on the internet for you to learn to find people to cheat on Ashley with who have discretion and who aren't just trying to get into the blogs this week? Like, child, I don't have time for y'all. People in the comments, can we stay on task? We haven't even gotten to Monique and Candace yet. How about you hold on? Okay, how about you wait until we get to that point in the story? We ain't there yet. I ain't read that part in my notes yet. Okay, pull it back, hold on. We gonna get there in a moment. Okay, damn. Child, Candace says at the end of the day, nobody is meeting up with a woman in a hotel room just so she can hold you, y'all can spoon and get a little make out and then go home. Everybody believes that Michael is lying and that he slept with that lady in that hotel room who sprayed him and put his ass cheeks on the internet, okay? So I don't know why Ashley thinks that it's smart to get up here and lie to us. We don't believe you anyway, okay? I was right along with Candace when she said, child, they had sex. Next, okay? We ain't about to sit here and listen to these lies, Ashley. They asked Karen, how is it that she has been rooting for Ashley and Michael because they have two small kids now and all of that, but you haven't been rooting for Giselle and Jamal? I just kind of felt like, Andy, that was a stupid question. Like, it's because Giselle is an asshole. Giselle doesn't support Karen. Why should Karen support her? Ashley and Karen's relationship is not one of, vitriol. Like, Giselle has never been a real friend to Karen. This entire time they have been on this show, anytime Karen has went through something, Giselle has used it to beat Karen over the head with. I mean, even down to Karen's parents passing away, Giselle will sit up there and act like Karen was bullshitting about being in pain over that. Like, at the end of the day, she's not her real friend. And I don't know which show Andy has been fucking watching, but he hasn't been watching Real Housewives of Potomac all this time. If he thinks that Giselle should be rooted for in any way, shape, or form. Didn't we just put it out there that the relationship ain't real in the first place? How we rooting for some shit that's not even happening? They not even really together. How we gonna root for a relationship that's not even real? How we gonna do that, Andy? Ask better questions next time. Okay? Lord have mercy. What else is going on? Giselle calls Karen full of shit. Pot calling the kettle. They asked Ashley about the clip of Michael squeezing that producer's ass that popped up online over these past few months. And Ashley says that, well, that producer and Michael actually have a funny relationship. He calls my husband Zaddy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just kind of like, Ashley, why did you have to show up pregnant so you could fall on the sword for Michael? Like, I know you tired of lying for his ass during this reunion. I know you are. The point of the matter is, your husband is not 100% straight, so don't lie and say he is. Okay? That's for one. For two, why is he going around grabbing men's asses and we about to argue about which one he grabbed? The point is, he's grabbing ass. We've talked about this several times, and I feel like when we talked about it last season, we should have deaded it. But now the clip gonna come out, so now we gotta talk about it again and give Ashley another opportunity to look dumb, sitting up here lying about some shit that we can see with our own eyes. Like, get away from me with this, okay? We all know that the producers felt uncomfortable with Michael. Even if they did joke with him, it could be like Candace said, because they trying to keep their damn job. It could be any number of reasons to why they would smile and be like, and then when they get behind closed doors, y'all, that creepy ass old man keeps grabbing my ass. Like, hello? The man was running from Michael in the damn video, but you gonna sit up here and act like, oh, he called my husband Zaddy. Ashley, stop. Ashley, stop, okay? Like Candace said, he did it, girl. Let's move on from there, okay? So they move on to Karen and Ray. And she says that, she and Ray are so much better than they used to be. It is such a better place than they used to be. And Robyns asked why Karen was so dismissive of her when she asked if Karen had drank all the Fireball. I mean, to be honest, I feel like Karen doesn't even feel like going down a rabbit hole with Robyns. But at the end of the day, Robyns, whenever you ask Karen anything, it's all coming from a place of, I'm gonna use this later to make fun of you, or anything you say to me, I'm gonna use against you later on. That's what Robyns does to Karen. I don't feel like Robyns ever asks a question from a place of caring about Karen. Every time she does this to me, you can tell that Robyns is coming from a place of trying to catch Karen in some lie so she can throw it in her face later. Like, I don't care what anybody says, there is a tone that she has anytime she questions Karen about anything. That's why Karen was like, what are you talking about, Robyns? Get away from me. Like, that's why she said that, because bitch, it's too early in the morning and I'm hungover for you to be coming over here questioning me about how much I drank like I'm not a grown ass woman. Go find something else to do, Robyns. Go find somebody else to be worried about. Maybe if you was worried about wine, y'all would be married by now. I don't know. But go do something besides asking me all of these leading, loaded ass questions that you come up with. Y'all can get out of my damn face. I know I'm 100% right what I'm talking about right now. Okay? 100% right. Okay? Then Andy asked if Karen has disdain for Ray's penis. And I felt like, why would you even ask this lady that about her husband? Talking about, I really have to get to the bottom of this. Andy, Do you like the dick you bounce on every night? I mean, do you even have dick every night that's not attached to a receipt? Okay? Because you know, you sure do give that old coked out daddy vibe. Give the baby to the nanny so I can have, you know, nasty butt sex with a man I don't know for $250 with a little coke on a peen. Like, maybe I'm saying too much, Andy, but at the end of the day, sir, that question was hella disrespectful and uncalled for. And we should be asking you about your business since you feel like that was an appropriate question to ask her. I feel like it adds, it validates the bullshit that Robyn and Giselle do to Karen by bringing that up again. Oh my God. Anyway, moving on. Andy asked the ladies in general, how have their marriages fared from the show? Okay, and he brings up how, you know, it has to be an issue amongst some of them because the girls are bringing home checks now. And Monique is like, oh, well, that little Bravo check ain't nothing compared to what Chris brings home. And he was like, oh, what he used to bring home. Excuse me? Excuse me? What do you mean what he used to bring home? I don't know if you haven't been paying attention, but football players that run out of money don't buy several homes in Potomac. They don't have several homes that are paid for and came on your show with a brand new house and are still in that house. Unlike Robyn, unlike Giselle, unlike Karen, Ashley and them, they still got their same condo. But what I'm saying is, they have had the same money this whole time. And he himself has said how Monique shows out when it comes to the clothes. Meaning nothing is cheap. Okay? It is all paid for. All right? The fashions. Okay? So it really annoyed me that you tried to act as if they didn't ran out of money. And Monique's little check from y'all is the biggest check coming into their household. Really? Really? Y'all like the video? Andy is full of shit. I'm glad she let him know. Okay? Sir, I don't need this show. That was basically her telling him, I don't need this show. It helps me do what I want to do with my businesses so that it doesn't come out of his pocket and his money can continue to go to what it always goes to, which is our entire family, which is why I am a housewife. Andy, you think you being slick, but you not. Anyway, Robyn said something about how her and Wine add to their households together, and I was just like, girl, we wasn't really talking to you when we said that. Child, we wasn't really talking to you when we was talking about who was bringing in checks and all of that. Child, we know both you and him, y'all on the same pay scale. We know that he pays for the household, but you don't know nothing about the money that Wine probably really has. Y'all still living separate lives in that aspect, Robyn, and you can't tell me nothing different, which is why your tax issue was your tax issue and not y'all's tax issue, okay? So they talk about when Ray said that he didn't know if he was in love with Karen anymore. And Giselle says that she believes that Karen was crying because she was embarrassed by Ray saying that on camera. And Karen was like, no, I was not embarrassed. I was not embarrassed. I was hurt. Okay? My heart was broken. Okay? And it was like, so this lady cares more about people, us. She cares more about us than the man that she's married to. Yeah, see, Giselle, we can tell you're not in a real relationship because you don't know what the hell you're talking about. And for y'all to insinuate that Karen cares more about the view in public than she does about her marriage with her husband was to say that she's vapid. And I think that that's bullshit. I think the truth of the matter is like Karen said. Karen was trying to keep up appearances when her parents were still alive because she felt like she needed to hold herself to a certain esteem out of respect for them. I tell y'all all the time, I don't know if I would have done YouTube if my daddy was still alive. Because I I didn't say a lot of things purposefully because it's always in your mind your daddy might see this. Okay? I grew up with somebody always saying, hey, when you go out there in them streets, don't forget, we know everybody know us. Okay? Act like you got parents in these streets. So I understand where Karen is coming from. You are now getting a freer, more expressive Karen because she no longer has her parents in this world to live up to what they expect of her. Okay? If anybody was embarrassed, it was Giselle. You were embarrassed because 5 minutes ago you just got put on blast for faking a relationship with your holy whore of an ex-husband, bitch. You need to be embarrassed about that. Robyn, you need to be embarrassed because you live with a man that, does he really want to be with you, bitch? That's been the question most of the time. If anybody needs to be embarrassed about their relationship, Karen is one of the least on the list. Between fake Jamal, uninterested Juan, and booty grabbing Michael, Karen is the least of the we need to worry about our husbands list. Okay? Y'all need to go on ahead with that. That kind of annoyed me. Then Andy calls bullshit on Karen about, her keeping up appearances and the grand dame thing and all of that. And I'm just like, y'all gonna bring that up every season? Y'all gonna bring that up every season? Y'all love to throw in Karen's face that she's not the grand dame and all of that. At the end of the day, the Karen that we get today, I like better. And it doesn't matter what y'all say, she's still more likable than all of y'all, like, to be honest. She's the fan favorite, if you ask me. Bindy, you sounding real biased though. AL Grant, get the fuck off my video then. Because this is opinion-based commentary. So this is my opinion. I don't know whose opinion you expect me to have besides my own. But since I don't have yours, you and everybody who want to continue to repeat that stupid shit, that ignorant comment that we biased, why don't you create your own YouTube channel and say what you want to say over there instead of coming over here reiterating that ignorant ass comment that my opinion is biased. Bitch, it's my opinion. What you don't understand about that? I don't understand. Y'all are so slow when it comes to understanding that my opinion is my opinion. It's not biased when you agree with it. Like, get away from me with this. Okay? Child, we ain't even talked about nothing for me to be biased about yet. And you already calling me biased. What, you trying to get a head start in the comments? Nigga, go on away from me with this. Okay? You done got me all killed. All right, so we discussed this rumor with Charisse, right? And how Charisse was brought into play because she was the one having conversations with Gigi, and she was the conduit between Gigi and the cast, okay? And Candace is making all of these sly comments as Monique is explaining the whole Charisse situation. Thank you, Blue Jasmine. Appreciate you, love. Candace is saying that Monique lied about her bird going missing. I was just like, why would she lie about her bird going missing? Like, I just felt like for somebody that's so scared and has been so traumatized, like, why are you still running your mouth like you do, Candace? Like, you just kept saying little stupid shit. Like, why would she lie about her bird going missing? Like, make that make sense for me. Like, what was that supposed to get sympathy? Like, get the like, most people was laughing at Monique and her bird. So I'm trying to understand why you think that her losing the bird was a plot that they had set up so we could feel bad for her for the day that the bird was missing. Like, go away from me with this, okay? Like, you just talking out the side of your neck because you mad you got beat up. Like, I wish you would get over getting beat up, bitch. Like, I've gotten beaten up, bitch. We get over it, okay? Jump over the I got beat up. Because you butt hurt like a mug, okay? Then they talk about when Chris was imitating Monique. And his imitation of her was her giving head. And they were like, were you embarrassed? And Candace was like, that's disgusting. Okay, he's talking about you like you're his concubine. Bitch, that's his wife. Are we not supposed to go down on our husbands? Like, Wait a minute. I'm supposed to be embarrassed because my husband joked that I slob his knob? Like, hello, we're married, bitch. Like, what are you talking about? That's so stupid to me. Like, they're married. Like, what? Child, listen. If my husband is talking about me like I'm a nasty little girl that he just did some nasty stuff with, then I guess we just had a good time. Like, the fuck? I guess we know that Candace and Chris not having sex. He ain't getting his knob slobbed if this is your response to a husband talking about what goes on between him and his wife. It was a joke. It was crass. You know what I'm saying? It was crass. It wasn't the best joke. Okay, we know what they we look. We all know that Chris wants Monique barefoot and pregnant. Like, we know. Okay, but at the same time, I can never get mad at a caveman that's doing what he's supposed to do. You know what I get mad at? I get mad at men that want women to be barefoot and pregnant so they can be out in the street cheating on them and not paying for all of the things in the household the way they should. Y'all want a woman to be old school but then work at the same damn time. Like, that's the issue I have. When you have a husband that is doing everything he's supposed to do as a protector and a provider, how you gonna be mad at him wanting his wife to be barefoot and pregnant? Ain't like he out here not doing what he's supposed to be doing. We don't see Chris on the blogs grabbing ass. I'm just saying. Thank you, Sugar Cane. We don't see, there's nothing on the blogs about Chris and Monique's relationship not being real. But go off, sis. Go off. Okay, Monique makes a comment about how Chris said that Candace was bipolar. All right, it wasn't a tough enough read for me, but I understand. Like, your husband said this, my husband said that, bitch, so what? Okay, then they get into the plots. And Andy says that it wasn't brought to the show. And I said, so Andy, when Giselles said in her confessional that the word on the street is that Monique was cheating with the trainer and the baby may not have been Big Boy's, when Giselle said that in her confessional, that wasn't bringing it to the show? That wasn't bringing it to the show? Because to me, saying it in your confessional is definitely bringing it to the show. Okay? I don't understand why that's hard to understand. That's common sense to me. If you want to argue about that, you're just stupid. Like, that's what I mean. What show was Andy watching? Okay? So then we get into the fight. Now, Terrence, okay? I think it was Terrence, or maybe it was Urel. Child, y'all both have spilling tea or some type of version of tea in y'all names on Instagram. But they posted a blow-by-blow slow-mo of the fight because Bravo decided they wanted to skate over it and just take the girl's word for it about the fight with Monique and Candace. But if you actually watch that fight, blow by blow, Monique did not tell one lie. I thought she was confused. I thought Monique was wrong about the chain of events because she was confused. But when we go back and watch the footage, look, matter of fact, hold up. Let me sip my coffee and I'm about to, okay, wait, no, because Instagram be, doing dumb stuff. Hold up. I'm about to pull it up on my phone because I want to be able to look at it while I'm talking to y'all. Hold up. Okay. So Monique grabbed Candace after Candace grabbed first. Okay. So we're going to go through it blow by blow. So first of all, Monique flipped Candace's hair first. Giselle pushed Monique, talking about, oh no, I was trying to keep them apart. The push that you gave her was not, I'm trying to separate them, because if you were, you would have gotten in the middle of them. That's not what you did. You pushed Monique's shoulder, and Monique thought that Candace pushed her. But then Candace pulled Monique's vest. So when Candace pulled Monique's vest, then Monique pulled her. Okay? When she pulled her, she pulled her one time and then she grabbed her by the hair. Okay? This is when Candace is trying to hit at her with the glass. The glass breaks and she's still trying to hit at Monique with the glass. And that was when Monique started to slap her in the head when that glass was coming towards Monique's face. Y'all can say what y'all want, but when you watch it, the slow-mo of it, I definitely see where Candace grabbed her first, then she grabbed her, then the drink goes in Monique's face, then Candace starts throwing the glass, and Monique starts hitting her ass. Okay? Anna, it's not lies. You can go and look it up. Giving you the real tea. Y'all go and look it up on Giving You the Real Tea, and you can see the blow by blow, which I'm not going to show on my video because Bravo ain't going to come after me today, bitch. But you can go and look it up. And everything, and I thought Monique had it messed up. But when I watched this slow-mo and breakdown of the fight, everything she said was true. Which means that, yes, she flipped Candace's hair first. But Candace pulled her, and Candace swung with that glass first. And that is when Monique unleashed on her ass. Monique did not lie. And I wish that they would have actually showed it slow-mo instead of just taking everybody's word for it, because they just kept saying she was lying, she was lying, she was lying. And then the thing that killed me, thank you, Nadine, Monique did not lie, R&R. Get the fuck off my channel, because I'm not sitting up here lying to y'all and I can see, okay? If you think it's lying, get off my channel and go look, okay? Leave and go look, okay? And leave, because it's not lies. It's not lies, y'all. I've looked at this several times before I sat down to talk to y'all. I have seen it several times. I have seen this slow-mo a bunch of times, y'all, and I tell you, I thought that Monique was wrong. I thought Monique was wrong. But watching this, she was absolutely right about the chain of events. And it just means I was right from the very beginning that everybody played a part in the fight. Everybody played a part in the fight. I still believe that Candace and Monique will use as tools against one another so that Giselle can exact her revenge on Monique and try to get her kicked off the show. And the only people that have really lost out is not only Candace and Monique, but I feel like we as the viewing public have missed out on having a well-rounded season because we had to talk about this damn fight the whole time. I did not want Candace and Monique to fight. I liked them and I wanted them to continue to be friends, but that's not what we got. That's not what we got. And no amount of saying lies in my comments is going to change the fact that Monique did not lie about the chain of events with the fight. Period. And that's that on that. Andy is an asshole because not once did he actually look at the footage before he sat there and ran his mouth. Candace had a small knife in her hand. Karen pushed her hand down twice. Then Karen or Wendy took the knife from Candace. No one is discussing this. Oh yeah, she was initially talking with that knife. Wendy took that knife out of her hand, but Wendy was trying to stop her because she was going at Monique with the broken glass. And everybody was like, oh, that was because Monique's story changed 77 times. Did it? Does it matter? When we looking at it, y'all don't know what to say. Y'all have no idea what to say. Y'all just want to run with a narrative no matter what the truth is. It don't matter to y'all what the truth is. Y'all just want to run with this narrative. It was a fight. They both participated. People need to get over it. I don't understand why we can't leave it with that. But if you look at the video, you can clearly see her trying to hit Monique with that glass. And Monique hitting her and not wanting to let her go because she was trying to throw that damn glass in her face. Go to Giving You the Real Tea's Instagram page. And, Bondy, please stop playing yourself. You're more logical and nuanced than this. We've been watching you for years. Don't call Monique a liar, but at least call out the inconsistencies, contradictions. Kia, baby, I want you to stop playing yourself and coming at me in these motherfucking comments. That's what I want you to do. I'm not playing myself. This is my opinion. I'm going off exactly what we've watched on the show. I've always said that they were both wrong. I've always said that. Y'all are the ones that don't like to see reason. Y'all are the ones that don't want to pay attention to the fact that the story has been consistent the whole time because it's on video. It's on video. I don't know what you're talking about, sis. field play. I feel like I was right all along, and y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about. And maybe if y'all took y'all heads out of Candace's ass for 5 minutes, then y'all would be able to see what it is. But you know, if you want to keep eating shit all day, by all means, do that. Let's see. What else? Besides the fight. Robyns saying, why was Monique so bothered by Charisse? Why are you so bothered by Monique, Robyn? You making a lot of comments and the shit ain't got nothing to do with you. Candace says she invited Charisse to her event. Thank you, the Panda. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate y'all. I really feel like Candace and all of her fans need the poof pile be gone. Because y'all work on my nerves. I don't hear nothing from nobody else's fans but Candace's fans. And I like her. I don't even... to me, she goes too far when she's talking to people on Twitter, and her fans go too far with us as the bloggers. If y'all don't like what we have to say, go make your own channel and go make your own video. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Okay? They yeah, we talked about all of that. Them denying the footage, even though we watching her slinging this glass around, and they still sitting up there acting like Monique is lying. Then they talk about how she called Monique a hood rat, and that's why Monique ran around the barn and tried to get her ass again. And that's the point. If you triggered me with your words and now I'm beating your ass and you keep running your mouth, then hey Niecy, thank you for the super chat, then you might still get your ass up. I'm sorry, after everything that Candace did and said and all the crying and playing victim, you should just be lucky that they saved you, because she didn't even want to get in the van. She wanted to get her ass beat more, remember? She didn't even want to get in the van, and the producers was like, this is for your protection, get in the van. Okay? Then she starts to cry and says that I'm still not okay. I'm still not okay. I'm running my mouth. I'm talking shit. I'm still not okay. I know one thing. She better come out with a Kleenex line. Bitch, you better put some money behind handkerchiefs and come out with the Candace foldable handkerchief to fit anywhere. Anytime you need to bust a tear, bring out the handkerchief. Okay? Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat, Rock Royalty Creations. Yes. When Candace started to cry, Monique was like, can I say something? And Andy was like, I would like to hear her response. And Candace was like, no, I don't want to hear anything from you. So what was Monique supposed to do at that point? I feel like y'all wanted Monique to kiss Candace's ass while she pretended to be traumatized and distraught behind a situation that she continues to antagonize. Like, if you really sad about it, if you're really that upset, why do you continue to talk shit and antagonize Monique throughout the entire reunion? And in all honesty, Monique showed great restraint by ignoring her most of the time. Because in all honesty, I would have cursed her out every chance I got. Y'all have called me violent and aggressive, and I'd have told you, yeah, and you can get your ass whipped too. Because I'm a human being. And you ain't about to come in my neck constantly and you're not going to get heat from me. Get the hell out of here. I don't know where y'all come from when y'all think y'all should be able to dish it, but y'all can't take it. Candace can dish it, but she can't take it. Monique took her ass whooping this season. Y'all cut her out the show. Y'all didn't even really show her therapy sessions or any of her growth whatsoever. She gets to the show, and now you want her to cry and be emotional over somebody that's faking the funk to make her look bad? Andy could kiss my ass and hers as far as I'm concerned for that. That made me upset. Because I felt like, what reaction do you want from her? Like she said, I already went through the motions. Thank you, Jam So Glam. She said, I already went through the emotions. Y'all missed it. I don't know what y'all want her to do. Candace leaves the stage crying. Thanks, Trish. I mean, it is what it is. Y'all say that Monique played victim too. Hey, if that's how you feel, If that's how you feel. I'm a real person, and I feel like there was a moment when the apology could have happened, but Candace went and filed charges. So now an apology can't happen. And that's just that on that. Candace is a child. Monique let Giselle and them get the better of her this season, if you ask me. Brandon, maybe Candace will be better off on the White Housewives show. Then again, they fight too. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Candace is gonna do. But I feel like Monique was vindicated, and we still got part 3. Child, I can't wait to see Chris come out. That's why I said I was gonna save the shirt. The shirt is gonna be for the last part. Monique was never gonna say sorry, and you know it. Ace, that's a lie. I don't know that. And I do feel like that there was a moment where she was going to apologize. But like I said, Candace filed charges. So I know I don't know why y'all get on here and then I say shit and then y'all act like I'm lying or bullshitting. When do I lie or bullshit? When do I care that much? I don't care that much about anything that's happening on these shows to get up on this platform and lie and bullshit with y'all. I don't care that much. If I felt like I was wrong, I would say I was wrong. I've done it before. I just don't see it the way you do. And like I said, you can go and make your own video. It's a free platform, honey. Go do your thing. But stop coming at me like I'm lying and bullshit. No, I'm not. I don't care. I've been the same bitch. If I felt like I was wrong about somebody came up here and been like, y'all, I was wrong. I have done that many times before. I don't feel that way. I'm sorry. I talked about everything that happened in the reunion. Candace is still, it's so funny to me that Candace can get online and argue, wish death on people, talk about people, kids, just go way below the belt online with people that don't even matter to her. Just viewers of the show. She can get online and do all of that. Somebody calls her a rat, and now she wants to get on this show and fold tissue and cry about how they bullied her online. If you dish it, you need to be able to take it. I ain't never once in my life saw Tammy Roman cry and play the victim after being the bully on the show for seasons and seasons. I ain't never seen that. And that's what I don't like. That's what I don't like. You either bout it or you not, Candace. And if you not bout it, stop running your mouth like you are. Get up here and play the victim and cry and shit after you done ran your mouth and antagonized the shit out of her all of that time. I wouldn't apologize. I wouldn't be humble and sorry for whipping her ass neither. I don't like the bitch now. We fought. That's it. Y'all want her to lie. That's the thing. Everybody wants to call Monique a liar, but as soon as she's honest about the fact that she's not sorry, then all of a sudden she needs to be humble. Y'all need to choose a battle. Y'all need to choose a battle. Because it's unrealistic as far as I'm concerned. I've been talking for long enough. I said what I had to say. I know some of y'all are going to be butthurt and upset about it, but I don't care. This is my opinion. This is how I feel about what I saw on the show. And if you don't like it, go make your own video. But don't waste your time commenting on my video in paragraph form because I'm not going to read it. Now, if y'all want to see us go off about this further, y'all come see us tonight on Mr. Still Standing's channel. The panel will be hot and heavy at 7 p.m. Central. Okay? Real Housewives of Atlanta and Power will be up after this live. And I'll mess with Fix My Life tomorrow because I haven't even watched it yet. Okay? Thank you, Karen. Thank you for everybody that super chatted. 1,500 people in the room. Thank y'all so much. Y'all can like the video if you choose to. If you don't, it don't matter because you gave me the view. All right, y'all have a good day.